Good morning. This is my initial post for week 3. So this week we had the opportunity to look at the American Historical Imprints database. It has a myriad of primary sources available regarding early American history. I unfortunately had a little bit of difficulty navigating the database, but with the help of Dr. Schultz, thank you for pointing me in the right direction, I was able to successfully use the resources available. So my area of study is typically women's history, especially in early America. And I've researched Anne Hutchinson in the past and the Puritan attitudes towards her and other women in the Massachusetts Bay Colony. Previous primary source documents that I've used are Cotton Mather's writings, as well as John Winthrop's writings, also the transcription of Anne Hutchinson's trial, where she's ultimately exiled from the Massachusetts Bay Colony. I've also looked up information about the Anatolian crisis in general. But today, this week, I actually looked at a descendant of Anne Hutchinson, Tom Hutchinson's document called The History of the Colony of Massachusetts Bay. And it traces the political and religious and social development of Massachusetts in its early settlement of 1628 through its unification with other colonies in the 1691 Royal Charter. Anne Hutchinson is a central figure in this particular writing. The discussion of dissent in the early Massachusetts Bay Colony and her case reflects broader tensions in this colony about religious conformity and authority and gender roles. Her story is a symbol of the internal struggles for religious freedom, authority and gender roles in this Puritan society. Her expulsion foreshadows that eventually there would be a loosening of religious orthodoxy and the colony would transform under royal rule in 1691. The second document that I examined was written by John Winthrop. It's a very long title, I apologize. It's a declaration of former passages and proceedings betwixt the English and the Narragansetts and their confederates, wherein the grounds and justice of ensuing war are opened and cleared. So in this Winthrop declaration, he was justifying the military conflict that was occurring between the colonists in Massachusetts Bay and the nearby Native American tribe, the Narragansetts, along with the allies of the Narragansetts. He was justifying military conflict as well as violence to protect the Puritan ideologies. Though this document doesn't explicitly mention Anne Hutchinson, I have a lot of previous foundational ideas about his attitudes towards women and Anne Hutchinson. And now looking at this document, I know that he is against the Narragansetts and the threat that they might have for Puritan society. So this is going to be a way that he's going to protect his Puritan society, and he's going to have a negative attitude towards the Narragansetts and women in this society. So I hope you all enjoyed. I look forward to seeing what everyone else comes up with this week. Thank you.